I could switch positions with one person on our team for a day, it might be a general manager of one of our 125 plus locations. Spend more time getting to know our customers, our employees, and the logistical processes that these folks have to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
I'd want to switch with an employee that had just started with MFCP and was more in an entry-level role, is because I want to make sure that what we expect to be happening within our organization is actually the reality that they get to experience.
Our software development team lead. I started out my career as a software developer, and I miss it deeply. A lot's changed in that field since I went from software developer to manager to an executive. I'd love to get into the code base and start letting the creativity flow.
It would be Meredith Lady, who is our recruiter, because she's the one who sees the talent that comes into our team, and it would help me really see who is the right fit for our team.
If I could switch positions with someone on our team, it would actually be our company dog, Baxter. He gets to greet people every day that come through the door. Moreover, he is there to render therapy to whoever wants it in our company.
If I could switch positions with somebody for a day, it would be a managing director, somebody like Dan Pellegrino, who's a fellow Titan. Managing directors are in the field talking to thousands of business owners and investors and acquirers every year, and just honing people skills and negotiation skills that are so crucial for our success.
It would be the entry-level construction manager. That position allows us to see from the ground up our architecture team, our interior design team, and our construction team, and how our processes interact with our clientele, which is our most critical portion of why we build homes for our clients.
It would be one of our skilled tradespeople, and I would like to learn more about what the day-to-day struggles are with our skilled tradespeople and how I can make their working environment much better.
My favorite quote is, "Before you're a leader, success is defined by yourself. Once you become a leader, success is defined as how you help other people grow." That's from Jack Welch. It is my responsibility to help cultivate, to help grow, and help build careers for those individuals coming into our institution.
My favorite motto is be boring but bold. People like to associate boring with being bad, but every great thing comes from being consistent, precise, and being able to repeat over and over. And that's where you can take those really big, bold actions that really make a huge impact.
My favorite motto is never ask someone to do a job that you would never do. That creates a culture of understanding. It's important to them that they know that their leaders are here to do the work as well as they are.
My favorite quote is, the more you chase happiness, the more it runs from you. There's 4 buckets in life. It's community, it's self, it's business, and it's family. The more you chase all that, the more it actually runs from you, but the more you actually take a look from the outside and not have your nose so close to it, you actually have the ability to ground yourself and understand what's the most important thing right now.
My favorite quote is, "If you don't know your diamonds, know your jewelers," by Charlie Gallagher. Oftentimes, you are not the technical person and don't know all the intricacies of what needs to happen and how to get to the end result. But what you do know how to do is recruit the right person for the job.
My favorite quote is, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you thought about that, you'd do things differently. That's by Warren Buffett. A lot of our accomplishments, the bedrock of those has been integrity, and some of the great outlier results that we've achieved have always been grounded in trust and transparency.
My favorite quote is, "You have 2 options, adapt or die," by Andy Groves, the former CEO of Intel. It's accurate in today's world. It's moving faster than ever. We're just constantly on the move. And if we weren't constantly moving and adapting, we wouldn't be alive today.
My favorite motto is, expect the unexpected. The only certainty is uncertainty, and never think that you cannot be wrong. And I learned that from my dad. It teaches you to be humble and to be philosophical and realize that life is outside your control in many cases.
My favorite quote is, "Excellence is not an act, it's a habit," by Aristotle, that emphasizes the importance of dedication and consistency.
My leadership superpower is developing trust. I find it's a two-way street, both for me to have trust in my team, to do their jobs when I might not be able to guide them, and then for them to trust me and the rest of their teammates to take risks enables them to challenge themselves more in their careers.
My leadership superpower is being a visionary thinker. I'm really one that looks out beyond 5 years and 10 years. What are we going to be doing in 15 years? How do we provide the right tools, resources, technology to continue to be relevant for years to come?
My leadership superpower is being a systems thinker. One of my unique abilities is to see many, many steps ahead and start to understand how different behaviors or patterns are going to influence a system. This helps me to lead the team and also to really mitigate and see risks ahead of time.
Simplifying things for the team. In business, we liked a lot of data, and sometimes that can be a little overwhelming. I cull through that really quickly, and I can actually bring out the salient points so we can take action that make a real impact for our customers and for the world.
My leadership superpower is finding the right people, putting them in the right seats at the right time. And it's not just their skill set, but it's also their personality fit and their energy at that time in the company's trajectory.
My leadership superpower is having the ability to have a great conversation with anybody and everybody to understand human behavior and understand what is their authentic self. It's to think subconsciously versus consciously.
My leadership superpower is sleep. Holding 8 hours of sleep every night sacred. Knowing that that is what fuels me and gives me the ability to solve complex problems the next day.
My leadership superpower is listening. Listening to others, lots of other people, and always being curious about what they think. And by doing that, I a lot of times can figure out a best path forward.
Always challenging my assumptions about the way that things are done. We could really fundamentally change assumptions and then change outcomes drastically. I really try to encourage my team to always be challenging themselves about why are they doing things in the way that they are.
My leadership superpower is that of a chameleon. Chameleons are able to blend into any environment. I know that I have to meet with job site laborers, roll up my sleeves, get dirty, but then at the end of the day, I need to button up, meet with a C-level exec that we're designing and building the home for.
Authenticity. I need to communicate with them the importance of humility, transparency, and a desire to learn from them because they're individually much smarter than I am in their individual areas.
My leadership superpower is mentoring younger attorneys in particular. We train them, we motivate them, we educate them, and we set them out on their career. I enjoy it. It's something that's very fulfilling for me. I love to watch them grow.
As a Titan, I will continue to grow both personally and professionally by being able to engage with other Titans across the United States, use those resources to better my organization, lead those that are under my scope of responsibility, and continue to drive the company forward.
Because I've been blessed with great leadership throughout my career, I want to be able to pay it forward. I want to be able to give back. And I want to be able to give back to my community, to my Titan peers, to my network, to my family and my organization.
Getting out of my own comfort zone. I see the Titan organization is a key role within this. I'm learning from people outside of the banking world that actually give me and provide me a different perspective, which really makes me a better banker and a better leader in working with my institution.
As a Titan, I will continue to grow by being a part of peer groups and also the camaraderie that comes about with being a Titan and all of the amazing leaders in this city.
As a Titan, I will continue to grow by seeing every challenge as an opportunity. This allows me to go deeper into living our company core values for myself, for my team, and on behalf of all of the families that we're here to serve at Nest Collaborative.
As a Titan, I will continue to grow by really seeking a lot of feedback and peer feedback. I'd recently joined a CEO group, and being able to have that direct feedback from peers without a lot of filtering has been incredibly valuable as I learn every day how to do this job better.
Getting to know some of the other Titans. Leadership styles vary, and I'd love to learn from other leaders how they might energize their workforce, how they continue to learn and represent the title of a Titan.